Hydrogen is a priority on the global energy agenda, and for good reason. It produces zero greenhouse gases and is dense with energy. HiiROC has created a system that uses natural gas to create hydrogen on location where it's needed, removing the complicated and costly need to transport it. Hydrogen is showing great promise as a clean new source of energy and a really important part of the global energy stack. Tim, at HiiROC, you've developed a new process called thermal plasma electrolysis that's showing great promise at producing hydrogen in a cost-effective way and an environmentally friendly way. How does the technology work?
Obviously, hydrogen's a great fuel. You use it, you burn it, you create water, H2O, not carbon dioxide. The problem with hydrogen, and the reason that we haven't adopted it across the planet already, is because of the problems in making it. So at the moment, it's made with a process called steam methane reforming. That creates a huge amount of carbon dioxide when you make the hydrogen. So you get 9 kilos of CO2 per kilogram of hydrogen. The alternative, the clean alternative, water electrolysis, unfortunately, by the nature of water molecules, requires a huge amount of energy and therefore a huge cost to actually produce the hydrogen. What we've done is we've combined those two processes into something far better, more effective, no CO2 emissions, and a lot more affordable. That process, thermal plasma electrolysis, basically uses a very strong electric field to split apart methane molecules into carbon, no oxygen, so just carbon, and hydrogen. So thereby we produce hydrogen with no CO2.
Tim, one of the biggest challenges we've seen in making hydrogen a big part of the global energy stack is just the cost to change, upgrade, transform infrastructure to bring it from production to the end user. How have you overcome this?
It is a big system issue, so there's a huge amount of work that's been done on embrittlement of pipelines and so forth, how you can get that extra capacity in there. We look at it in a slightly different way. So our technology works where you need the hydrogen. So we can take our units, take the existing natural gas pipeline, take that natural gas and run it through our process to create the hydrogen where you need it. Thereby, we don't need to change that system. Now, in some cases, obviously, it makes a lot of sense to change the system because you'll actually want to produce hydrogen where there's a lot of renewable energy, and therefore you'll still ship it from a central point. But you don't have to do that with our process. And therefore, hopefully, we do the best of both worlds.
And black carbon or pure carbon is also one of the byproducts with all kinds of applications as well.
Yeah, so carbon black doesn't degrade to carbon dioxide, so it's no greenhouse gases. At the moment, it's used in tyres. It's a clever product in tyres, so we can use it for that. And we replace the current process for making it oil furnace, which produces carbon dioxide and pollution. So we replace that to make them greener black tyres, if that makes sense. But also, we're researching a whole load of other uses, from construction to agri-feeds to filters.
Is it something that can be, at this point, with what you've developed so far, widely adopted?
Absolutely. So 25% of the world's energy virtually comes from natural gas. We can take every single one of those uses of natural gas, flip the natural gas into hydrogen, and thereby allow decarbonizing of power generation, industrial processes, transport, the full gamut.
I have, over the years, interviewed a couple of energy storage and hydrogen storage companies, and that's why I asked that question.
Yeah.
Do you think that we're anywhere near being able to do something like that?
This is the beauty of it, right? So I'm a hydrogen absolute advocate, but I'm also realistic. It doesn't solve world hunger. It doesn't cure cancer, right? It will do certain things. So one of our investors, Hyundai, for example, think it's a really good solution for transport. I do not think it is a good solution for cars, but it's a very good solution for larger transport where it's easier to do the storage and so forth. So we're working with them on different fuel cell use cases to be able to do what is best. It's the same argument around storage. There will be solutions, but actually technologies like ours that mean you don't have to do storage, you produce the hydrogen you need, will have a big advantage because hydrogen's a pretty difficult molecule to store and do other things with.